What's going on, guys? Today in this video, we're going to show you if this is the best detailing supply store in Orange County and if they have the best product. Let's go. All right, man, how's it going?
How's it going, Mark? How are you?
Good, good. This is Greg from Greg's Masterson, and he's going to introduce himself.
How's it going, guys? I'm Greg from Masterson's Car Care, and we're here at our Masterson's Car Care factory store in Anaheim, California. Wanted to invite Mark down, just come and check out all the cool products that we have, because we just got a great space, and our passion is detailing. So I think we're going to show you around the store, right, Mark?
Yeah, come take me around.
Let's check it out, man. So we're here at our Masterson's Car Care store in Anaheim, California. We actually make a full line of detailing products, and I actually found Mark's YouTube videos, and I was like, hey, dude, Mark's a pro, I'm a pro, so how about we collab, come down, and check out some pro-rated products, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So let me ask you a question, Mark. What's your favorite product for detailing?
So my favorite product has to be soap. If the soap's not right, then the car wash is not going to look right. So we're going to go into soap right now. And tell me your best soap that you have right now.
You know, that's really good. We believe here with detailing, you want to pick the right tool for the right job. So we actually make 3 different soaps here. We make a snow foam, which is personally my favorite. Smells like Mystic Mountain blueberries. Take a smell of this. This is a pretty crazy scent.
Oh yeah, it does smell like blueberries.
It smells pretty good, right? This is a pretty cool scent. This is a high foaming shampoo that's designed using tunnel wash technology.
Right.
So check this out right here where the bottle is kind of clear. If we move it, you see how the soap sticks to the bottle?
Right.
That's because it uses the same technology that we put into tunnel washes.
Okay.
So you know when you drive through one of those tunnels and the soap sticks to the car?
Right.
That's what we have, that same technology in here. So what happens is we put this soap in a snow foam cannon,
right,
and it's going to stick right to the paint. So if you guys online or on YouTube have ever tried that, this is a really good soap for sticking to the paint. If you guys are washing in high heat, like how hot is it outside right now, Mark?
No, it's like in the 80s and 90s right now. So me as a mobile detailer, it's always important to pick the right soap. For instance, like there is soaps that have a higher pH balance. So ideally we want to stick with a, like I say, pH balance neutral. So I know he was talking to me about the Wash and Shine, and you want to introduce that product?
Yeah, this is our Wash and Shine shampoo. Just like Mark said, if you guys are detailing in the sun where it's hot, you're going to want something that's actually going to neutralize on the paint. It's not going to streak. This is a great option. It's our Wash and Shine shampoo. You only need actually 1 ounce of this for 5 gallons of water.
Wow.
And there's water softeners in here, which help neutralize the minerals or the calcium in the water to at least give some type of protection.
Right.
I know a lot of guys out there aren't like you and me that have like really crazy water filtration system or super clean water. So if you're trying to do this at home, this is going to help minimize water spots on there. I like using this in the gallon. Pretty good deal. Right,
and that's crazy that you brought it up. So in the previous videos, we were talking about finding a soap right here that has like those water softeners in it. Just because us detailers, we do pick soaps that sometimes don't have those kind of things, or we don't have the best water, and then we start fighting water spots. So this would be a perfect product to use, just in case if you're outside or if you're using your water hose, it would kind of be helpful for you because it has those softeners in it.
You also have a couple other soaps as well. This is one that I really like using. This is our Evolution Ceramic Auto Wash. If you have a ceramic coated car, you want to use a ceramic infused soap if possible. It's really going to help maintain the coating and expand the life of the coating. So this is a great option. We make this specifically to work with any type of coating.
Right, so if you guys have like a car that's waxed, you kind of want to stick with this one. And if you have a ceramic coated car, you want to stick with this one. You don't want to cross-link the products because this is designed for wax cars. This is designed for SI2 cars, which is ceramic. And you kind of could mess up the behavior if you mix those two up.
And you were talking earlier about the advantage of buying in bulk, right, Mark?
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, tell them a little bit about that.
Yeah, so advantage of buying in bulk. When I buy products, I always buy them gallons or 5 gallons. The reason being just because you get it cheaper. I don't know the in and outs of the process, but I'm pretty sure it's not as cost efficient. So when you do get it in bulk, you're going to save money because they don't have to spend it on the labels and the big containers and stuff. So ideally, I would recommend getting bulk just because it's easier for you. So I know backstory, when I started detailing, I had I would carry like one of these soaps and a little bit of soap here. And then I'll have to hit Walmart. I'm like, oh man, I have no more soap. You don't want to have that issue because then sometimes Walmart closes at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and then you just totally forget and you show up to your appointment, you have no soap. So I would recommend getting bulk because you never have an issue like that again.
Yeah, it's a cheap investment to make sure you're always supplied. And we were doing math on this one. Even at the price of this soap, it's like 18 cents a wash if you use a 5-gallon bucket. So really cheap way to just keep going, and it really keeps your costs down. If you're a professional, keep your overhead down, you're going to have more profit on your business. Yeah, man. You know, here at Masterson's, we actually do a lot of prototyping, and I
Right.
was telling you that we like developing chemicals. So we're talking about water spots. Like water spots are a huge problem here where we live.
Right.
So we actually developed a water spot remover, and this is our prototype model. We're actually going to be releasing this a little bit later in the summer. We actually made this product, and then we hooked it up to professionals like Mark, and we actually sent it around the world to develop a product to get off those super heavy water spots.
Right.
We just had a customer come in, and his son has a Jetta that's filled with water spots, and he has a cool Porsche, the guy that was here earlier.
Yeah.
He picked up this so that he could get those off. And I
Nice.
told him, hey man, we got this in the gallon, got it in the 16 ounce. Because here at Masterson's, we want to like develop new products, and we want to do a lot of thorough testing to make sure that those products perform.
Okay.
And we want to make them easy to use.
Can you educate me on this all-purpose cleaner right here?
And our super cleaner is a hyper concentrated cleaner. It dilutes up to 20-to-1, and you can clean everything. I have it set up in like 4 different bottles. So one diluted 5-to-1, one 10-to-1, one 15-to-1, and then one 20-to-1. So I need more cleaning power, grab another bottle.
Right.
I need less cleaning power, switch up bottles. This is a great product for that. And you were telling me about how you used a product before and it damaged one of your cars. You know, just the product wasn't designed for interiors, or, you know, the formulation was a little different. The cool thing about these products is this is safe on like everything. And we've used this on plastic, metal, upholstery, interior parts, fabric, really sensitive stuff. We use this on everything.
Nice.
And then we also have a heavy duty degreaser. And when we say it's heavy duty, we seriously mean it's heavy duty. There's a big difference between all-purpose to the heavy duty. This you only want to use on stuff that's like super dirty. And I mean like covered with mud, covered with oil. This is like something you really need for that. But don't use this on an interior. It's way too strong.
Right. So like for instance, you'll probably use that if there's like any armor on the tire, it'll strip off that armor. So you could put a water-based dressing over it so it gives a better finish to it.
You could do that. Even the super cleaner will strip off the armor all.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's why most of the time I'm actually always using super cleaner. That way, if I get it on my wheel and the wheel's a little more sensitive, I just don't want that risk that, hey, this might stain a wheel. We can always make a product stronger, but if you damage something, it's damaged forever.
Right.
So we try to use the least aggressive methods possible at the beginning.
Right.
What about you, man? What do you like? Coatings, waxes?
So for me, this will be good for like OGs that have the Impalas or like the OG cars. But what I like to go to, I like to be efficient, so I'll probably stick to like a ceramic spray coating right here. This will be ideal for me just because you could go in and out, get the protection as you need it, and it's easy to apply. So you got to be efficient in your business. Like if it was my car, I'd probably put some of this wax, but it takes, it takes a little time to hand apply it and stuff like that. But for me, like I say, we're running a business. I would pick this all day just because we got to get in and out. And the more money you make, and then the more cars you see as well. So
True.
So he has high plush microfiber towels. So I know there's details out there that they say to get a bunch of Costco towels. They use it for the glass, the paint, the interior, and stuff like that. But with that being said, I know like he has this waffle weave towel. This is what I use to clean glass. It's probably designed to clean glass, like the way how it's textured. So this is what I would recommend. But if you want to walk us through the towels.
The towel selection, really important. When you're selecting a towel, it's really good to get high quality towels. Now, like the biggest thing is the blend. So there's a lot of different blends. A good quality towel for us is 70-30 blend towel. So all of our towels here are 70-30 blended towels. 80-20 blend for us is not soft enough. And then there's even 90-10 blends, and there's 95-5 blends right now, which are a lot of polyester. So if you invest in a quality set of like 70-30 microfibers, these towels are going to last you years, especially if you wash it with the right shampoo. I'm using towels that I've been using for years because I maintain them, I wash them, and I care for them properly. So these towels really do last a long period of time. We got big towels, we got smaller drying towels. This is our orange monster drying towel, super cool product. So we have every kind of towel for detailing here. Silk lined, extra fluffy. Feel this one, man. This is actually a really cool towel. Yeah, that's actually a wash pad.
Okay.
So let's say you don't want to use a mitt, you want to use a pad. This is great because you can put it in the water in the bucket, and then you can use this to wash the car.
Nice.
So a lot of people have really sensitive paint. That's a great option for that.
That'd be like a best towel for like Teslas that have black paint. They're really soft. That'll be perfect for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then
we also have some basic towels over here. These are our more everyday towels. Some of our best-selling staples right here. We got drumstick, which is cool. But this towel right here is one of our basics original towels. This is our 16 by 16 towel. We have these color coded because we actually do color coding here at my shop. We use yellow for the inside of the car. We use red for the wheels and the engine bays. We use green towels for the exterior, and then we use blue towels for the windows. So we are color coding all of our towels to make sure that we're not getting cross-contamination, we're not putting wax on the glass, stuff like that. And then we have these extra fluffy towels. These are for like really soft paint, so feel this.
Right.
I actually like using this for interior detailing because I feel like this actually picks up the dust the best. So that's personally what I like to use these for, and you can separate the towels by color coding. So we do that.
All right, guys, in detailing, it's a big factor in how to maintenance your towels. A lot of people don't tell you how to use your towels. So when you do use them, say for instance, that you're using a ceramic spray or some spray wax on it, you're going to start noticing your towels are going to be hydrophobic. And a lot of people don't tell you how to maintenance them. So for instance, there is a thing called microfiber wash. And I didn't know anything about it when I first started detailing. So I was like, man, why are these towels not working? I spent like $5 on a towel and it's not working, just beating. And I didn't really put two and two together. And then so when I started doing more research about it, then I found this right here. So if you want to educate me on this product.
Yeah, man, this is actually a microfiber towel wash. Check this out, microfiber. Okay, here. So if you've got a premium microfiber like this, you want to maintain it with good microfiber towel wash. This is designed to wash microfiber towels with no additives. So that's why your microfiber towels weren't working, because in shampoo or detergent that cleans clothes, there's a little bit of stain repellent in it. So that's why when you spill water on your shirt, it'll slide off, or you spill Coke on your shirt, it'll slide off, right? So you don't want Coke on your towels. You get Coke on your shirt. So you want to wash your towels with this shampoo. This shampoo actually has a really light scent. So smell.
Okay.
Yeah, really light. Yeah, it smells fresh, but it's not overpowering, and there's no softeners in this. So if you use this, do your microfiber towels, they're going to stay soft forever.
Yeah, man. So make sure you guys pick that up as well, because like I said, if you guys having an issue, and then also it breaks down the grime and the dirt on the towels to make your towels more plush and more premium for the long term. So as we would keep walking down the aisle, let's see, what else do we got inside?
We're talking about tire shines.
I wanted to go into depth into tire shine. A lot of people have their favorite tire shines. So with that being said, I just want to do for a generic question, what is this compared to Armor All? I know this is a big...
Oh, that's a great question. Yeah, it's a really good question. So, other brands out there, they might use what's called a petroleum-based distillate inside of the product. That petroleum base actually can cook plastic, rubber, vinyl because of that petroleum. These products right here are water-based. They're pure water-based. So there's no petroleum in it. These are not going to bake or harm your plastic, your rubber, or vinyl. It's actually going to condition and moisturize your product. These two on here. This product is oil-based, so it's only going to work on the outside of the car. Okay. But these are going to give really high gloss, long-lasting shines. When it comes to tire dressing, it's all about the ingredients. If you use high-quality ingredient, it's going to last a long time. It's going to look good. If you use low-quality ingredients, it's only going to last a day or two. So really, what works for you? For me, I like a tire dressing to last, at least 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so and that's a big thing that you brought up, that has petroleum based. So for instance, I had a client back in probably a year ago. She had a dash. It was like a 07 Camry, and they said all they do is put Armor All on the dash, and eventually it was tinted, but it was just cracking over time, and it just was it was black. So you could see the white residue in the cracks and crevices on that dash. And that's interesting you brought that up, because for us detailers, we're not in the design of the chemical. We just use the chemical. So it's always a good insight and hearing from you how the products work. So that I always wondered, I was like, did they put lotion on the car? And then they go, oh no, we put Armor on it and it's the best thing. And when I did clean the surface with an all-purpose cleaner, you could just you get your finger and just scratch it off. There's a lot of Armor All. So definitely try to stay away from the petroleum products, because you don't want to have that issue for your clients or even for your cars or future cars.
Yeah, the buildup for the tire shine, people take tire shine, they put on the interior, and that tire shine is going to attract dirt, and then they don't clean it with an all-purpose cleaner. So it's tire shine and then dirt and then more tire shine and then dirt, and it builds up into a really thick layer that you could almost scratch off with your finger.
Right.
And that's when you need a heavy brush and a heavy degreaser to get that off. You ever use a soft hair brush?
So I don't use them anymore. I use a Scrub Ninja now, but I definitely want to go back to that because it has more coverage.
Yeah, this is really good. I like the coverage. I just like that it's gentle. I work on a lot of high-end vehicles, a lot of collector cars, so I don't want to take the risk of having something too abrasive scrub something off. it would just be a shame, man. Some cars, they might be such a collector item, you might not even be able to get them again.
Yeah.
So can't find that part, can't find that again. So I always like to use the least aggressive method possible. But Scrub Ninja is a great product. Any type of cleaner. I try to stay away from like an eraser because they're a little bit aggressive, but I've detailed cars where I need those before.
Yeah. Every tool you need.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. So now he walked me through the store, educated me on some of the products. Now I just want to ask him a couple of questions that comes up to mind. This is going to be in real time. So, for instance, have you ever detailed a car and a customer complains about it? Say, for instance, you didn't do a good job, or they're just really picky.
Oh yeah. One time I was detailing a vehicle, and this vehicle was completely covered in dirt. It was an Escalade.
Okay.
Completely dirty. Rolls in. We gave it a full detail. The car detail job was like started out as a 1, and that thing left with like a 9 or a 10. It was that looking good. But when the customer came and picked it up, she said, "Hey guys, you made this dent in my car." Okay. And we're like, "Dent? What are you talking about? Like, there's been no dents going on here." And she's like, "Yeah." And she pointed to this dent. And we actually went back on camera because when a car comes in, we take pictures of all front, back, and all sides just to make sure there's any previous damage. And this car was actually so dirty that there was a dent in the car, but it hadn't been washed in so long, the lady never even knew about it.
Wow.
Yeah, and we had to go back on the camera and say, "Hey, look, this dent was actually here. Zoom in. You see this right here? Your car was just dirty. You probably just didn't notice it for so long." Right. So she's like, "Oh man, I didn't even notice. I'm sorry about that." But that happens when you detail.
Okay. All right, another question I want to ask, what is the biggest tip you ever got when you're detailing?
The biggest tip I ever did was one time I was just waterless washing this guy's Rolls Royce. The job was only like $50, but he tipped me $500.
Wow, $500. My highest was $300. I thought I topped it, but he topped me at $5. Dang, that's pretty good. If you had to give your younger self advice, what would you give yourself from then on?
Just keep going, man. You know, always with detailing, you know, it's never too late to start. And I would say if I got an idea, start it immediately.
Okay, and another question came on top of my head. What would you tell a new detailer that's starting off? What advice would you give them?
The best advice I can give to a new detailer out there is start small and grow fast. It's the best thing. You don't need a huge shop. You don't need a gigantic rig. If you got a Toyota Prius and you got a little cart, go out there and do it because you can make $100,000 a year with just minimal amount of items.
Right. All right, another question popped up. How did you get onto the next level?
You know, that's a great question. You know, when you're running a business or in any type of detailing or any type of passion, you want to just take one step at a time. You know, one of my mentors told me, don't compare your chapter 3 to somebody else's chapter 20. They're at a far up chapter in their book. So everybody has their own story. Everybody has their own timeline. You're going to get to that next level. You're going to get to that next chapter. Just have patience. That's the one thing that a lot of mentors tell me is you got to have patience. Patience is what really gets you to the next level because with hard work, with a nice plan, with a great business plan, you're going to get to that next level. You just need to continue working and it will come with time.
All right, guys. So now wrapping up the video, he gave me a tour in the store, educated me on his products. And other than that, make sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the videos. And
what do you think about this store, man?
So right now, I think it's pretty good, man. Honestly, he walked me through. He gave me a bunch of tips and tricks and all these things. And what I have my eye on is that ceramic spray right there. I definitely want to try it. Like I said, I like that. I'm a big fan of ceramic sprays, so I want to just get to it and try it on my clients' cars already. And yeah, man, I think it's a solid store in here, man. So make sure to like, subscribe, and I'm gonna drop his ads. And where are you located at?
We're located in Anaheim, California. You can follow Masterson's Car Care on our website, mastersonswax.com. You can also follow us on Instagram at Masterson's Wax and on TikTok at Masterson's Car Care. And if you guys want to come down, hang out with me or hang out with Mark, come down to our factory store. We're located in Anaheim, California, 4308 East La Palma Avenue in the city of Anaheim.
All right, man. Well, thank you guys for seeing this video, man. Thank you.
We're going to send Mark with some cool products to try in some videos and test out the cool stuff that we make right here at Masterson's Car Care.